So now we have our third finalist. Are you ready?
Yes. Well, I have to confess that I'm a little bit nervous right now. But surely I'm not the only one who has experienced this. Those of you who were a bit nervous last time you were talking in public will know that the first thing that happens is a raise in heart rate. Yes, our heart rate is not constant. It changes very often. Did you know that, in fact, our heart rate changes also with every breath we take? Every time we inhale, so we breathe in, our heart beats a little bit faster because it's a good time for the heart to get the oxygen from our lungs to the rest of the body. And every time we exhale, so we breathe out, our heart rate goes down because there's no hurry there. This change in heart rate with the respiration is a very nifty feature of our evolution. It makes us better at transporting oxygen in our body. And since it is controlled by the brain and the nervous system, it is also kind of like a window into the functioning of our nervous system. People have shown that this change in heart rate with the respiration is affected by things like anxiety, stress, sleep disorders, emotions, and even eating disorders, which are all somehow related to the nervous system and our brain. But what about the relationship between the respiration itself and the changes it causes in our heart rate? You know how in music, depending on how melodies come together in a song, it will be perceived as exciting or relaxing? Well, similarly in our body, depending on how we feel or our general health, our signals are going to tell a different story. Their relationship is something that gives us a lot of information about our nervous system. And I thought that this was really fascinating, that you can tell so much about the body with so little. So I centered my thesis around this subject. I designed programs and algorithms to try and put together the story that these signals are telling and why. For example, what happens in our body to our signals when we're happy? What happens when we're sad? And can we tell the two apart? Why is this important? And why would you care? Well, you know all these smart devices that you carry around, smartphones, tablets, watches, etc.? Well, they can be turned into relatively cheap and easy-to-use health monitoring devices. You can carry them around in all kinds of daily activities, and they can help us with lifestyle improvements and even with medical diagnosis. In particular, in Nano-Tera, we're working on a shirt which has some embedded sensors in it, and that you could, for example, wear overnight to tell whether your snoring problem is coming maybe from a more serious illness. Now, this means that the methods that I am designing must be robust but flexible to be able to deal with these noisy signals, all while keeping in mind that in this system, the user, you guys, probably want to know right away the result of whatever analysis is happening. Thank you.
Thank you.